Alright guys, we're on to the next part of Mario's Time Machine. We're doing a Let's Play series of it just because we're recording video footage for it for a review video coming up later on. We're actually recording multiple games that are educational games featuring Mario on the Super Nintendo specifically. In the previous episode, we took on the Beethoven stage. Now we're on to what I believe is the Shakespeare stage. I played this as a kid on the PC version. So let's see, button X. Let's see what we got to do for this quest. Philadelphia. Oh. This is not Shakespeare, obviously. This is Thomas Jefferson. Okay. Philadelphia, 1776. I think that's what it is. Declaration of Independence. Jefferson became president. Okay. Second vice president and the third president of the United States of America. I can actually fill a lot of this out just on my own, but we're gonna go through and play the game like it should be played. So let's look one more time at this. It's Philadelphia 1776. That's a pretty easy number to remember. Let's go to our time machine. Let's go to AD. Let's go to Philadelphia, the birthplace of our nation. As they say. Oops, Philadelphia. And 1776? Or was it 4? Let me just check. Let me just check. Might be off by a little bit. Yeah, I was right. 1776. Because you know what they say. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Which is one of my favorite shows, by the way. 5 and 6. Here we go. Here come to the time rivers. Or the time stream, or whatever this is supposed to be. The islands of time and the ocean of time. As we're traveling on our surfboard. I'm not really sure what the time machine is, because it looks like it's like a bunch of settings on a big machine. And I feel like it was more detailed on the PC version, but maybe it wasn't. But on this, it's just you have a machine. He has a little like wristwatch thing too that like brings him back to the past, or back to the present rather, and then he's got the surfboard which goes through this place, which they don't really explain. They don't really need to explain. It's just a Mario game, but it's like, what is this time machine? Why does he have it? And where did it come from? Simple things that might be worthy of an explanation of some sort. All right, here we go. We're in Philadelphia. Sweet, jumping around in Mario Land, or I guess America. Why do they have this music? Why do they have this music? Okay, let's check this out. Let's start the game. Hi, what's going on here? What's going on? We're at war. We've had it up to here with the British and their taxes. Why should we be run by a parliament across the Atlantic? Who are you at war with? King George, George III of Great Britain. The British have ruled the American colonies since the founding of Jamestown in 1607, but now we want our independence. How long have you been at war? Since the shot heard round the world was fired at the battles of Lexington and Concord on April 19th, 1775, which was a year before this. Wow, what caused all this? Taxation and tyranny. If you want to know more, take this copy of Thomas Jefferson's pamphlet, A Summary View of the Rights of British America. It's all in there. Who are those men in Independence Hall? That's the Continental Congress. Representatives of the colonies. How 13 individual colonies can stand up against a power like Britain, I don't know. Have you seen today's paper? Let's go back. Let's check out our journal and see if there's anything I can fill up on there. I know this one's probably president. Oops, I forgot you press A, not X. Press X to pull it up. His beloved... Retiring to the... Okay, let's just read the whole thing. This is page 2, though. Keep that in mind. Heartbroken over the ultimate passing of his young wife, Martha, in 1782, Jefferson never married again. In his political career, he served as the governor of Virginia, the first Secretary of State, the second Vice President, and the third President of the United States, retiring to the home he had designed, his beloved blank. So this is the name of his home. He later became the founder of the University of Virginia. A scientist, blank, architect, statesman, Jefferson's personal library became the nucleus of the U.S. Library of Congress. So we have to find out the place that he lived later on, and also, which is also the home that he designed. We have to find out what else he was aside from being a scientist, architect, and a statesman. I'm assuming it might be maybe politician or historian or something. Philadelphia. So Thomas Jefferson. Was born in Virginia in 1743. After studying law, he became a leader in the Virginia House of... Let's see if there's anything here that looks familiar. Let's exit that. In his famous paper, A Summary View of the Rights of America. Ooh. You know, I was looking at this, and I think I saw it in the last thing that we read, the last person that we talked to in the game, but I don't remember what he said. I want to say it's English, Eastern, British, or British. He insisted that the colonial ties with England were backward, black, British, crooked, Eastern, English, gas, globe, wood, metal. What would that possibly be? That's not what I want to click. Oh my gosh. Okay. Colonial ties with England were crooked? None of these make any sense other than... I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to that. What he lacked is a public speaker? Is that one of them? Gotta get that smiley face out, or that frowny face out of there. A summary view of the rights of... It's either British or English. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, because it's about the British and cutting the ties with England, between America and England. And I don't know what this is. It might be crooked. No, it's not crooked. It might be backward. I already clicked on backward. Wait. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Okay, we'll figure out the House of blank, the leader that he is in the House of Virginia. He became the leader in the Virginia House of blank. Jefferson was chosen to write the Declaration of Independence. It's pretty obvious. On July 4th, I think it was 1775. Because, no. It must be 1776. Because, yeah, that's the year that we're here for. And so that's a big event, is the 4th of July, Independence Day, the original Independence Day for America. Or for the United States, rather. So we've got the Virginia House of blank, we've got whatever that might be. And then on the second page, we've still got the beloved home that he retired to, and then what else he might be in terms of scientist, architect? No, it already says architect on there. Come on, Kevin. I'm like rushing through it. I shouldn't be rushing through it because I'm gonna mess up. It says architect right next to that. Why would it be architect? Let's see if there's anything here that might be it. I don't know. He is a wizard. I'm gonna go here, which is probably where you find him. Say, what are all you guys doing in here? Please not now, sir. We are about to sign a very important document, but we seem to have misplaced it. Okay, let's get out of there. It's Thomas Jefferson area. Hi, I'd like to return this piece of paper. Probably belongs to someone in Independence Hall. They're always writing up documents. I bet it belongs to that red-headed fellow from Virginia. A heck of a writer, but not much of a public speaker. Okay. You can pull this up during the middle of it. This might be writer. Because he said it's not a good speaker. But it might be writer. If they have that in there. They don't have writer in there. Scribe? Seems a little different type of way to describe it. A scientist, an architect, a statesman, his library. I don't know. What's his name? Tom wrote Tom something. He wrote that summary view of the rights of British America. Oh, I could have just got that earlier. I got that from here too, I guess. They said it twice in the game. I bet I could remember his name if I had a copy of that pamphlet. What's his name? That's all he says. Oh, not that guy. That wasn't of too much help. Say, what's going on in Independence Hall? Where are your ears, young man? Have you heard nothing? We're breaking away from Great Britain. I have to get over to the hall myself. Wait, don't I know you? My name is Mario. I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Mario. I'm Ben Franklin, publisher, scientist, occasional inventor. Please have one of my newspapers. You'll find it worthwhile reading. Ben Franklin, you're a founding father. I am. Actually, I'm a Pennsylvanian representative to the Continental Congress. I need to get over to Independence Hall right away to sign the Declaration. Let's see if there's anything on there I could do. Continental Congress. That's not what I meant to click on. I should really say what I'm doing instead of just clicking on things. I'm doing really bad on this one for some reason. I was doing good at first, but we're in the house of... I don't know. Well, I know what it's not. Tell me about the Declaration. I'd be most happy to, my dear friend, but I do need to find my glasses. I don't mean to brag, but I invented bifocals, you know. Doesn't do anything for this specific subject. Can you tell me about the Declaration? Okay, you can't do anything there. There's the bell. That was it? I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. That's that. Is this something different? There's that. Continental Congress. 13 individual colonies stand up against a power like Britain. Is there a way to like... Is there a way to like rewind? Continental Congress. They don't have Congress as one of them. Independence Hall. It's probably Philadelphia, but I don't know. No, it's not. It's that's the lowest it goes to. What would it be? I don't know. I need help. I'm like not sure what to do. Is there one that I'm missing that doesn't make any sense to me? I died. I got gamed over. Do I have to start all over again? No, I just have to go back. Monticello. Why don't I remember seeing that word ever in my entire life? Okay, well it's Monticello, so let's go back to where we need to be. Hopefully it's saved in there. That was a huge goof on my part, guys. Sorry about that. Well, I'm the only one to say sorry too. It's just gonna make me take more time. We have to go all the way back there. I'm wondering if when you go back, you can talk to people and learn more again. Or not more, but learn the same things again. Because my main concern with this game so far, and I think I mentioned it briefly earlier, is that when you, we got some bonus points. When you go to an area and you talk to the people in the town and learn information about history and the area, it doesn't give you a chance to read it again, which is the biggest problem with this. Because what if you press A on accident and there's no way to scroll back, there's no log. As far as I've seen, there's no log, as far as I know. So I guess if you lose, if you guess 3 times wrong, it'll kick you out of history back to the present. Then you go back to history again, and you can try it again. So now we can pay a little more attention. Parliament across the Atlantic. We're at war with King George of Britain. I think we've got most of that. Jamestown, 1607, honor of independence. Lexington and Concord, April 19th, 1775, a year ago. Let's see if there's anything here about that. I did get this last one, which was Monticello. That's just the home he designed. He later became the founder of the University of Virginia. I don't know what the last one is, though. On this first page, I still don't know what this is. House of... I wouldn't be any of those so far. Not government. It's something similar to government. Maybe filament? Independence. What caused all this? Taxation and tyranny. I feel like some of these they don't tell you enough about. Either I'm not going to the right spots. If you want to know more, take this copy of Thomas Jefferson's pamphlet, A Summary View of the Rights of British America. It's all in there. Independence Hall. Continental Congress. Representatives of the colonies. Okay. Independence Hall. From Virginia. So they don't tell you some of this stuff. Either that or I'm not going to the right spots. I mean, I guess maybe they want you to pull out a history book too, in addition to the game, but you would think it would all be included in the game. I don't see anything about Mincino in here in this game, or Monticello. I don't know. Okay, there's only 3 places to go, unless I'm missing one. What was that? Okay. Pennsylvania. Representative Continental Congress. I see that a lot, but there's nothing about it on there. And that's it. There's no other ones. I feel like there should be one more. House of... I don't know. Well, I know which ones it's not. It's probably one with a capital on it. You would think it would be one with a capital on it. Because it's like House of, and it's like... It's capitalized on house, so you think it would be something with a capitalized letter on it. They don't tell you this stuff. I don't know why it's not on here. I think if you leave and go back out, you get another... It resets your chances, which is pretty cheap to do, but... This one's tricky. I don't know this one either, because it could be crooked, but it's not crooked. Okay, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was backward too, but it's not backward. No, I didn't... See, like, I don't know. I've never had this much of a problem with it. They don't tell you these things in the game. Voluntary. I swear I clicked that one before. Okay, that makes sense. He became a leader in the Virginia House after studying law. After studying law, he became a leader in the Virginia House of. So it's something to do with law. What's the House of Law called? Sorry guys, I'm doing terrible at this one. I thought this would be like the easiest one, and at first it was. I was just naming things off left and right, and now I'm like stumped. This other one here is, what else was he besides being a scientist, architect, and statesman? He was a... Well, I said architect first, and I got it wrong. I haven't guessed anything else on here. This is not an architect, because it already says architect on there. Is he a composer? I don't think so. I mean, not for music. Was he a farmer? I don't know. Probably not. Histories? No. A guardian? Philosophers? No, that doesn't make sense because it's S in the end. President? No. I mean, that is true, but they already had president on there, so it's not president. I don't know why I clicked that. What else is there? A playwright? A scribe? A speaker? I don't want to mess it up. I'm afraid. I don't want to get kicked back in time. I think it's a speaker. But I tried that. Burgesses. Okay, I thought it might have been that because I knew it had to be a capitalized one. So just like deductioning that way. And then this one is the hardest one for some reason. The last one. A scientist, blank, architect, and salesman. I don't think it would be actor. Doesn't make any sense. Well, what else is an actual, like, occupation that is on this list? An architect? No. Oh, it says architect right there. And that's the first one I chose. What's going down the list? Composer? Not a composer. Farmer? Oh, it is farmer. Okay. Interesting. Because there's a guy, like, working on the farm here at the stable. But it's not really a farm. I don't know why, guys. That was the hardest one. So let's turn this in. Okay, you guys need a Declaration of Independence? Oh, thank goodness, gentlemen. This diminutive plumber found our declaration. Now we can sign. You first, Mr. Hancock. How's it coming, Tom? Very well, Mario, my good friend. With your help, we have created a new country. Perhaps one day your likeness will appear carved into a mountain. That'd be cool. Alright, let's get the hex out of Dodge. We did terrible that time, admittedly, but that's something to make note of in the review, that this one, either I did something wrong, or maybe I missed something. I feel like a lot of that information was not in the game. Maybe there's another place I could find or go to. I might look at someone else's review of this, or walkthrough of this game, but I don't know. I don't know. So now we're back at Bowser's Castle. And can we go in the door? Go in the door now. On the next video, we'll see what comes next. We've got more stuff. Ooh, I knew there was more. I don't know if there's a third room or not, but we'll try to cover more of this in like a different video. I should have more time for a longer video next time on Hybrid Games is. Let's play of Mario's Time Machine. Thanks for watching. Sorry this one was a little long and confusing and weird. I might edit it down a little bit here and there, but I hope you understand why. Alright everybody, thanks for watching once again. Bye!